Hey, Crawl Spacers, welcome to Spider-Solicitations for Spider books coming out in March of 2023. That seems like such a far away date, especially when it's Christmas Eve. It's, wait a minute, it's the eve of Christmas Eve, I think. Mike, did I get that right? It's the
You
eve of
did.
Christmas Eve.
We'll,
Yes.
we'll say you got it right.
Yeah.
How
You got
about
your
that?
Christmas shopping done, by the way, Mike? Y'all done?
Yes, actually I did.
I do
Which
too.
is funny enough because I actually ordered some stuff to be sent to my house, and then I realized, wait, I could have just mailed it to him rather than just having to.
Yeah,
mail it
you
myself.
make yourself the middleman. You don't need that. That's good.
I know. Well, I at least like to try to check out the Christmas gifts beforehand before I do anything. But
That's a good idea. Yeah.
yeah,
Someone that's in the Christmas spirit is Sarah. What's going on, Sarah? I love your necklace.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I got all my Christmas shopping done as well. I haven't wrapped everything yet.
Ah.
That's a whole nother story. But
You know, someone that likes to rap is Neil. How's that for a segue? How is that?
That actually was really good.
Thanks.
that was
thanks.
bravo.
You two,
bravo.
have any spider, or all you three, any spider gifts you want this year?
No. A good Spider-Man series.
Well, we all want
There
that.
you go. Let's see.
Yeah, do you have one?
What the hell?
Did you...
Oh, I thought you were going to take
nice.
Spider-Man's corpse off your bed and just give it to us.
No.
Yeah, what is that corpse on the bed? What is that?
What?
It's just a
right
costume.
behind you.
It's a
thing.
costume.
What's
It
oh,
looked like a body.
my point? This is so I can be comfortable. What do you think I do
got
here?
it. Like when you travel, I got you.
I don't know. Spider-Man body pillow? I don't
Don't
know.
answer that. Just,
Things you never want to hear. What is that corpse on your bed?
no, we actually had Christmas early because I'm supposed to go back to Las Vegas tomorrow. Well, it's supposed to be tonight, but it got canceled. So tomorrow,
Okay.
so I have a court. Do you know that they make Miles Morales ornaments?
Cool.
I imagine if Marvel can make money, they will. Yes,
Yeah.
but yeah, you were holding up the Penguin Press. I think is it the first 10 issues? I think.
Oh, that's
they
that's
have that
very
at Books a
nice.
Million. I think like a hardcover and a softcover.
Yeah, it's really good. It actually has like footnotes and stuff like that, which is really interesting. And like a bit
Oh, that's really cool.
I've not seen them. Cool. And let's introduce our final panelist. We've got Tyler. What's going on, buddy? How are you, sir?
Hey, I'm cold. I'm very cold.
It is. What's the temp there, man?
Oh, let me temperature. It is in Fahrenheit. It is 40. It's 27. So but it was like 14 yesterday. And
Yeah.
We got down to
It was
-3 here.
It was 15. It was
Yeah.
15 where I am.
It's freezing rain right now. I had to literally like chip my car out of ice this morning. It was like literally just covered in ice.
Ew.
Oh
Jeez.
gosh.
So
All right, and welcome to our chat. We got Rerum is the first. Yes, you are. Congratulations, Trayvon. Welcome back, sir. Mr. Comics, welcome back. No rap this show, please, Neil. My ears are still ringing. You don't want that.
If Spider Karaoke didn't teach Brad not to let me sing, then nothing will.
You know, I forgot about that. We haven't done a second one of those, have we?
Good.
Can I,
No.
please.
Would you like to do?
Yes.
We have one runway crest of Spider Karaoke to return in 2023.
Let's go. I'll sing harmonies all day.
Do you have a song that a spider related song you would like to sing, Sarah?
Yeah, the whole Christmas album that came out with the Spider-Verse.
Oh yeah, when we record that, I don't think we had the Christmas album. Yeah, that'd be fun. Like Spidey bells,
Yeah.
swinging through Midtown. And Ryan, what's going on, Ryan? Welcome and Merry Christmas. And Ryan just put up a nice video on the front page of the Crawl Space where he reviewed the latest ASM. I think he did Dark Web also. So check those out. Okay, what are we doing this episode? We were doing Spider Solicitations last month. Tyler and I wanted to see if there's any interest in us talking about what Marvel puts out, and come to find out, Tyler, they like us.
okay.
They like us, so I thought we'd continue it. This is our second month of doing this. So Marvel sent over the solicitations. It takes me about an hour to put these up, to cut and paste and put the pictures up, and then no one ever comments on it. So I'm like,
well, you got a theory craft, Brad. That's kind of what I did these a couple times before. I used to like try to do like little my weird kind of like guesses what the story was going to be based on.
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah.
And this is like the easier way to do it. Just live stream it, and we give our thoughts of
Yep.
what solicitations are, and this gets interaction going.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that'd be fun. So let's take a look. Let's go to the crawl space on the front page.
Oh boy.
Let me blow this up just a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guys, we finally have it.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Why? What's wrong?
No, I'm
Oh,
saying
we know what's
we
coming.
finally have the thing.
The thing.
What thing?
Zoom in.
Read the solicit.
Read the
What?
Hold on.
solicit.
I wanted to show people where they can find it.
No,
So
they,
it's on the
they
front
know where to go.
page.
They've
It's
been to
over
the
here on the right.
site.
They may not. So there we go. Okay, so we have Amazing Spider-Man number 21. Let me read the script. We got Zeb Wells and John Romita Jr. back. It's
Yay.
time. This arc will answer your questions, including what did Peter do, and who caused all this. Give me your
Spoilers that will
$4.
show you on the will actually show you who on the next cover.
So let's. Who is this guy with the awful hair? Go, Mike.
Oh,
Who is that guy?
Brad.
We are.
Do you remember that story that came out during Brand New Day? The one you absolutely loved?
Yes. No.
The one involving a blizzard.
No.
And the guy was basically was
No.
was possessed by like a Mayan like trickster god, like some programmer.
I hate it.
He's back.
You were on there. I gave that one an F. Did I not?
You did. That's
I
one
gave
of
it
your
a
few
full
Fs. I remember
He
that.
is, yeah, that's going to be the main villain of this thing.
And he just so happens to be on the cover of the next issue.
Yes, indeed.
Right here. The
And,
Mayan.
Brad, I've got some more juicy tidbits of
Okay.
this.
All right.
There was an interview that came out on Marvel.com where
Oh, no.
well, interview in quotes,
Caselli?
I should say, in which
No, that's John
Zeb
Romita
Wells
Jr.
was talking to
No, on the other
yeah.
cover, the variant.
Yes, that's
Here.
Caselli.
Yeah. Anyway, go ahead,
Yeah.
Mike. What were you saying?
So there was an interview that came out with Zeb Wells was talking to, I guess, with Marvel.com promoting this thing. And there was some black and white John Romita Jr. pictures that went along with it, which I can actually go ahead and send you some links to.
Yeah, send me the link and we'll pop up these pictures. Like what
Okay,
you're
there's
talking
two
about.
of them actually. There's one here that I'm sending you right now.
In private chat.
Yes, and you
Okay.
can go ahead and actually go ahead and take
Copy link
Let's see.
address. Let's just pop it up here. Okay, here we go.
yeah. So as you
What are we
can
looking at?
see, Peter Parker is walking around in a nice sunny day, but look at where. But okay, so look at where MJ and Paul are. It's snowing,
Okay.
and Peter's looking like, "Hey, what's going on?" And apparently, if you scroll down, there's basically a tornado that shows up,
Okay.
probably to take Paul back to the land of Oz. But yeah. But yeah. But yeah, but basically it's snowing where MJ and MJ.
It's a snow NATO? Why
It's a
is there no
snow-nado.
snow? Why is there no snow where Peter is? I don't get
Yes,
it.
because
different
the
parts of
tornadoes
the
far
city.
away.
Because this is part of the theory thing. I'm guessing what this is showing the way this story is going to begin is it's going to begin in the present day, and
Okay.
then Mayan trickster god, your favorite Spider-Man villain of all time,
Jesus.
is going to show up to basically reclaim whatever it is, and then because if you go to the next image that
I got
shows
you.
up-
There we go. All right.
Okay.
Peter, it's the Mayan god from 15 years ago.
Yes.
Really? Brad, the
Yeah.
one Brad gave an F to? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So she's quickly trying to call Peter on the phone. He's probably saying,
Yeah.
he's back. And then we're gonna
He's
go,
back.
we're gonna do flashback
Ooh,
to the 6 months
Peter's
later,
got the
and-
new iPhone. Look at those 3 camera lenses. Nice.
Yeah.
Despite being poor, Peter sure knows how to get new iPhones.
His
Yeah.
employee benefits.
But she's basically, but it's gonna
It's the
be like
company
so
iPhone.
this is gonna be the prologue part. And then we're
Okay.
gonna flash back and then we're gonna show like what did Peter do 6 months ago. And I'm betting that we're gonna see what happened in the 6 months ago.
Can
And
I-
then we're gonna get another arc featuring more of this whatever it's like Mayu, what is the guy's name?
Wayab, I
Mayu?
believe.
Yeah.
Wayab.
Wayab, yeah. So you're going to be I'm guessing there's
So-
going to be 2 arcs of this thing.
So
First
this
it's
is the
gonna be the-
Mayan god with the bad hair.
yes,
Is this going to be the golden guy that showed up at the end of Beyond? Do you think?
yes, that's would be him. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So
Cool, I guess.
We got a variant. Neil, you like this one where her midsection's cut in half?
I mean, conceptually it's cool, but I'm not a huge fan of Jan Bazaljua's art, so no.
And also here is the next one. Caselli, you were talking about.
Why? Okay, back in like what is it, 07 to 2011, Caselli always drew Peter with like the spiky backwards pushed hair, and now he looks like Tom Holland. What's happening?
Not a bad looking image, but
it's still good, but it's very inconsistent with Caselli's previous portrayals of Peter.
And then you've got the Mayan god munching on Spider-Man's hat, mask. Again, Zeb Wells, John Romita Jr. taking over.
It's funny because they're trying to bank on the fact that like who is this mysterious figure and what do they have to do with Peter and Mary Jane?
Oh, it's the OC Zeb Wells made 15 years ago.
Yeah,
right.
But like he figured like everybody probably they're banking on everybody forgetting who this guy was and not doing a Google search on this thing, right. Which is
all right. Reactions, Sarah. What do you think of these solicits? Are you excited?
I just want to know what happened. Like, that's all. I just want to know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mike, are you excited?
I am curious how they're gonna rank on this, but I just find it hilarious that it's basically going to be involved with another supernatural mystic, wackadoo kind of stuff again, which I don't really think fits in the world of Spider-Man because we've seen how well that fits with the spider totem stuff and more.
Has anyone asked for this villain's return besides Zeb Wells?
No.
Nick Lowe.
No.
I'm going to play devil's advocate and say I really enjoyed that story. I'm sorry, Brad. I really did. I thought it was and then especially with Bachalo, it was back when he was like good. Modern Bachalo is not good. And that was back when Bachalo was doing great stuff. And there was such good fights in there with the Mayan god. He literally broke the fourth wall and was punching Peter through the panels. And Peter didn't understand. It was so creative and so cool. I just enjoyed that story a lot. Yeah. But that being said, I'm fine with his character returning. But as the result of this entire mystery box that he's why? Why? The whole mystery box just makes me not care. So it's just
it's the least interesting thing, as I've said, of this whole new run. Neil, excited?
So I'm going to offer a very controversial opinion. Everyone's like, "Oh, I'm looking forward to finally resolving the mystery." I don't care. The further away Zeb Wells has gotten from what did Peter do when he just passed a kidney stone and caused a nuclear explosion in Pennsylvania, the further away we get from that particular plot point, the better Zeb Wells' book is. And I feel like if we're just going to address it head on, it's just going to be awful. I think the best thing for this book would just be collectively forget about that and move on.
Well, all right. That's the main two books.
Ass.
Excuse me?
Look at his ass.
Yeah. It's very toned down is what it is.
Why is Peter wearing his pants so low, man? What's wrong?
I don't know. But look at the nice family up there and poor Paul.
Why is Paul's shirt untucked?
The other thing I'm wondering, because if it's all about hey, that could be the other thing. Basically the Wayeb or whatever it is coming back to collect the kids. And that's hey, time to collect. It's basically he's pulling a Rumpelstiltskin.
Why does all of John Romita Jr.'s characters have no drip? One guy's just got his shirt untucked. One guy's got his pants shoved down to midway up his butt.
Right.
Clearly,
there's some weird wonky holes.
Clearly, we got Bruce in the chat. You can't just forget about it. It has to be resolved somehow.
That is true.
I just think honestly, the mystery box itself was a mistake. I tend to think of it as if you had just said oh, Peter and MJ decided to see other people and been mature about it, then it would have passed off a lot easier.
It's funny because Wells in that same interview where I showed those those things from, he's also was saying that he was planning on doing it after the 6th issue into this run. To reveal the mystery, but it's but we have other stuff we're going on.
Yeah, he got distracted by the X-Men crossover and the Eternals crossover and the Dark Web crossover.
Yeah.
God. Look, Neil, if we want drip, clearly we need Zemo from Non-Stop Spider-Man.
Forget about Gwen Stacy and me. I'm going to Gwen Stacy you.
Merry Christmas to you too, Bruce.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
All right. So, speaking of Gwen Stacy drip, we've got a bunch of them.
No,
there was nothing involving drip in that.
Shadow clones, 1 of 5.
Wow.
They're wasting K-Zama on this book. Why are you wasting K-Zama?
Ghost Spider's life turns upside down. Ghost Spider comes face to face with some of the deadliest Spider-Man villains, including Doc Ock, Sandman, Vulture, and more. But wait, why do they all look like Gwen?
Marketing.
Writer Emily Kim from Silk. Oh, Neil, there you go.
I don't care.
And artist Kai Zama from Avengers Mech Strike. Again, they're aiming towards Neil.
Did K-Zama too?
They take Gwen down a twisted path as she must stop whoever is cloning her into an infamous Marvel villains.
Hang on.
Who's doing it?
This
the editor.
Wait, hang on a second. No, hang on a second.
No, I just want to say this proves that Marvel has no idea what to do with Spider-Gwen.
Oh yeah.
Zero idea.
Real quick. I just looked up K-Zama Mech Strike. It was just variant covers.
No, see, no. Do this. Sarah, we didn't do this. It was heroes. Now it's villains.
But I'm over it. I'm over it. Nobody asked us. Nobody wants.
But no. The main issue is that K-Zama has done Marvel work before. They did the Death's Head miniseries, and that was really good. So I don't know why they're promoting Mech Strike as the main book that they did.
Well, and this is funny because
it's
funny because with the way Spider-Gwen and stuff like this, because now instead of doing ongoing series, it's now because they're realizing it's not selling as much. They're doing just a bunch of mini series one at a time, and I just find it hilarious that they're coming up with, hey, let's do basically Spider-Verse kind of stuff with her.
It's like a miniature spin-off Spider-Verse.
Yes,
I actually
this character.
Oh, they already have.
Here's the weird thing is that they're using a similar strategy for publication what they do with Silk, where they just release 5-issue minis every time they want to bring back the character. Yeah. The difference between Silk and Spider-Gwen is that Silk gets a good story. Gwen just gets, hey, how many variant covers can we shit out in the first issue?
No, that's the thing. It's Spider-Gwen is a variant character now. Gwen Stacy is a variant cover character. Literally, these are when Spider-Gwen became a thing, then you had the variant covers that got all Gwen Stacy versions of heroes, and then there was villains, and Spider-Gwen became, or Gwenpool became a character from that, even though she's different Gwen technically, and so it's just now we have Gwenverse, then Shadow Clone. So they're just, this is a gimmick, and they're just not stopping.
Gwen Stacy has been commodified. She is now a tool of marketing rather than her own fleshed out character. She was once a character, now she has been stressed out for marketing.
Real quick, I got an email from Marvel today that I haven't put up on the front page. We've got more of these Spider-Gwen variants. Let's take a look at this email I got.
How many of them are Greg Land covers?
Bring on the bad Gwens.
Bring on the bad Gwens.
They were designed by Mokomo.
Yeah.
Okay, so Peach Momoko, is that how you say her name?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's
so she did that one, what you saw in the solicits, but here are the other ones. These are all the Peach Momoko variants for issue 1 to 5. So there you go. There's one. It's issue 1.
Okay.
There's issue 2 where she's Sandman.
Sandgwen. That one actually looks pretty neat as far as design.
Yeah. Yep.
That is.
We have Craven Gwen.
It looks like that pixie that daughter. Actually,
I almost threw up in my mouth. What the hell?
Yeah.
And we have Rhino Gwen, which looks awful.
It
looks like she's a unicorn more than she is a rhino.
Jesus.
And what is with the bare leg on one side and not
she's
show on the other?
mutated.
And here is issue 5. I'm guessing Vulture Gwen.
Actually, that looks more like an accurate Vulture than the Vulture costume.
That looks like a Steven Universe character.
No,
it's Pearl.
So, there used to be an anime, old anime called G-Force, where they had that kind of that thing.
Oh, I'm thinking of the Disney movie The Gerbils.
Gwen Stacy of Earth 65 teamed up with heroic versions of herself throughout the Marvel multiverse.
Brad, please don't put their email on the screen because otherwise people are going to spam that one.
I didn't. It's down. Okay, here's a quote from Peach Momoko. Quote, we're designing the Gwen villains. I want to make sure the original villain's color palette was mainly used and give the energy, youth, and the fun that Gwen represents.
So Gwen Stacy doesn't represent fun and energy. She represents the corporate ruining of any thing.
The corporate ruining.
Creative bankruptcy.
she's like the evil corporation in Ferngully that just shits pollutants into the river.
Wow, man, that crawl space, it's so damn negative.
Good. Someone has to be.
Oh,
If Adventures in
damn
Poor Taste
crawl
will,
space.
if Adventures in Poor Taste won't be, then I will.
hey,
All right,
Brad,
I gotta get
we're
back to
gonna
my.
get all the covers, right?
I gotta go back to my. Here we go. Back to the crawl space solicits. There we go. Okay. So we've only gotten the 3 books. Okay, so anybody picking up Gwen clones? I'm not.
I'm not doing it for satellites.
I don't know. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting one.
Sarah, really? Sarah did the last one. Yeah.
Yeah, because who else is going to review it?
Exactly. Sarah did
like
the
this.
Yeah.
I like this artist, by the way. I forget. I don't.
Yeah,
know
the
their
art's
name,
great. It's just the
Nakayama.
concept is just so bonkers.
Yeah,
and just like,
Nakayama.
why?
Nakayama. I like that. All right, let's go to Venom Lethal Protector 2, number
Hell
1.
yeah,
Oh,
baby.
yeah.
We
Tyler,
got a
you're
good
definitely
looking
all over
Alex
this.
Ross.
Oh, that
villain
actually
variant.
does look
So good.
legit.
That looks sick.
So good.
That's not a bad looking variant either.
Paul
No.
Revere.
Cover.
And Silver
And
Sable on the
Silver
cover of
Sable.
that one.
Is she going to be in this
Coke-
thing?
Yeah, it's about Latveria. So
Oh,
about
interesting.
Latveria.
Okay.
So
Okay.
David Michelinie, Venom's co-daddy, along with Todd
Mhm.
McFarlane,
Yeah.
is writing it. Farid Karami, is
different
doing the art.
artists. So because I really liked the artist last time, but
Let me look
we'll
up.
see how this one looks.
Let me look up Farid Karami.
Venom co-creator David Michelinie returns with a brand new story set in the sinister symbiote's past when Brains and Spider-Man was still on the menu. This time, he's uniting with rising star Farid Karami to weave an epic blockbuster story that will take Venom from the streets of New York to the kingdom of Latveria as Eddie Brock is challenged like never before. What or who will Venom need to overcome the fiercest foe in the Marvel U? One thing's for certain: this monster's bringing the mayhem.
Okay, so
I think that's pretty good.
So I looked
Yeah,
up
that's a pretty that's a
so-
pretty cool concept.
So I looked up the
actually.
art. It looks
Yeah.
okay. I think it's gonna ride or die on the colors.
Okay, as Neil
Mhm.
would say that. So
Yeah.
You would say that, yeah.
but anyway, I'm obviously really excited for this. I thought the last
Yeah.
one was a ton of fun, and it's just
Right.
a fun. And then this is also taking a concept that hasn't really been done before. I don't. Has Eddie Brock even met Doctor Doom before?
I don't think he
Like,
had. I don't think he has. I mean,
No.
So this is gonna be a fun interaction, and I'm very interested to see where it goes.
Well,
Is
here's
it-
an interesting thing. Interesting point. Technically, the last time the symbiote ever met, technically the symbiote has met Doctor Doom. If you think of Secret Wars.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Yeah.
So, fun fact: Venom is only the second black guy to ever break down Doctor Doom's door, demanding something of him.
But
Well, there's
but-
Luke Cage.
Where's
Yeah,
my
I-
money,
I-
honey?
yeah. So I will say the one thing I don't like about this, I don't like the subtitle. It's just Lethal Protector 2. Because now we have original Venom Lethal Protector, Venom
Right.
Lethal Protector Volume 2, and then we have Venom Lethal Protector 2.
Oh,
So
Right.
this,
Lethal-
you couldn't give this a different subtitle?
I think I think they should have called it Lethal Protector harder.
How about Venom Lethal Doom? How about that? Lethal
yeah,
Doom.
see, there you go.
Yeah, there
Something
you
like
go.
That would have been
Lethal
good.
Doom would have been a better name.
Mhm.
Okay, Tyler, you're down. What cover are you getting? I'm getting Alex Ross.
I'm probably getting Alex Ross. He's drawn
me
Venom only once before, so this and that was with Agent Anti Venom. But and so
Oh, really?
this is a full. Yeah, it was the cover for Venom Inc.
I think it.
Yep, I
I think
remember
it was actually ASM 8 or 792.
Something like
All
that.
right, we're moving on to
Yeah.
Red Goblin. Looks like Daddy versus grandson. No, there's Norman. Who's the
That's-
Green
There's
Hand?
Norman.
I think that's Goblin King.
Yep, new Goblin.
Oh
Goblin
wait.
King.
Okay, who's? Oh, is that?
That's
is
that's
that
the
supposed to
mystery.
be
That's the
Billy
mystery.
Urich?
That's the mystery box. Is that we don't know who. Goblin King is.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right, Red Goblin number 2, Alex Paknadel
It's Packnadel.
and Jan Bazaldua. And who is Goblin King? Well, there you go, Neil. Thank you. A new Goblin King reigns under the streets of New York, but who or what is that terrifying new leader of the resurgent Goblin Nation? And why has he kidnapped Norman Osborn? And why has he siphoned off gallons of Osborn's goblin serum infused
wait a minute.
blood?
I was about to say Goblin.
Gallons?
Something
Is
else.
the Goblin formula going to be the new street drug?
What was that drug that Bendis put out in the Marvel Universe? What was that called?
Mutant
Crack.
growth
I don't know.
hormone.
Mutant Growth,
but-
MGH, right?
MGH.
MGH. But reading this, so it makes me think, they're gonna so somebody's gonna turn the Goblin formula into like the new this. Hey, this is gonna be like the new meth. This is going to be like their meth on the
they're gonna bring back. They're gonna bring back Freak.
Yurik, we have to cook.
Now I'm down for this. I just don't. It doesn't seem like Normie Osborn should be that old and that big.
Well,
I mean, symbiote.
Symbiote thing.
Gotta get big.
I just don't like that he looks exactly like Red Goblin.
He took the Goblin blood.
Exactly.
Yeah, in the Venom book that they've shown with Normie as Red Goblin, he's got a new design, and so but this is just the original design, completely the same.
I bet it's either because Bizalgua didn't want to do the old design, or it's just the covers not showing the new design.
We got alternate names of that Lethal Protector. We're going to call it Untold Tales of the Lethal Protector.
There you go.
And Venom Doom Protector.
I don't think it's going to be protecting it. But this also, based on the cover, obviously covers lie, but it seems Norman isn't back to being bad yet.
No.
Yeah. That's actually kind of shocking. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah. I think we all sort of expected Gold Goblin to be the end of that.
Gold Goblin comes out this month.
Where did they get gallons of his blood though without him dying?
The same place where they get gallons of adamantium.
Well, basically, that's why I'm thinking it's using the Goblin formula, and they basically adding some Norman's DNA in there, and it's going to be. I'm thinking it's going to be. That's why I'm going with I was sounding a little bit facetious, but trying to use that as the new street drug to give users goblin powers.
Yo, man, you got any of that good goblin stuff?
Yeah, basically goblin green, man.
You got that green?
They got the green. Yeah, the
globulin green.
They're called the green.
Yeah.
They'll call
where you can buy this stuff at Sam's Club. Yes.
Yeah.
With the rotisserie.
Yeah, get a free rotisserie chicken with every goblin green you get.
With every gallon of globulin green, you get one free rotisserie chicken.
This is called Spider-Man Unforgiven. I don't think it's about Clint Eastwood. So let's take a look.
No, there's a bunch of Unforgiven titles.
This is the miniseries I forgot they announced.
I don't remember this. Sid Koshian and Kyle Hotz, which is I'm not a big fan of his. Spider-Man gets the fright. Oh, fright. No, not the fright. I'm thinking of Sam's Club. Spider-Man gets the fright and fright of his life. That's hard to say.
Yeah, it is.
Raizu Kodo and the clanless vampires.
This has mythical land of China energy, Brad.
Raizu Kodo, yes. Raizu Kodo
and the clanless vampires of the Forgiven scour the underworld for the most dangerous ghouls and creatures known to man.
Wait,
but
Mike,
when former Sorcerer Supreme Salome, not Salmon, returns with a devastatingly devious plan, these moral monsters, might run into more trouble than they bargained for, and mixed up in the middle of it all, just to sell this damn book, is The Amazing Spider-Man.
I just want to pull a page out of JR's book and just say, Brad, you used to read for a living, right?
I did. So let's take a look at this cover. There we go.
Real quick, Mike, if I'm correct, this is a Blade story, correct?
I think it definitely sounds like it, yeah. Because I mean, they're crossing over with different other titles. I think with the Unforgiven thing.
Gotta have a Spider-Man one because that's the only one that'll sell.
Right, but I mean, I think there was an X-Men one. I think.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Didn't Seeley do something with Gwen Stacy?
Yeah, he did Gwenverse.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is So basically,
he did shitposter Gwen.
It's basically different Marvel universe. It's basically different Marvel heroes basically fighting vampires, essentially.
I'm good. I'm not picking that up. Anybody picking that up?
No.
Honestly.
All right, Mike's reading for Satellite. He's
Mike's reading for Satellites, bro.
I'm debating whether or not to actually.
Too late. Your hesitance automatically.
All right. Hey guys, look, Spider Armor. It's back. Let's talk about that.
There we go. Now this book I am picking up because of the name J.M.D. Mateus right here.
But before I got here, I was actually rewatching one of his episodes of Justice League Unlimited.
Yeah, one of my favorites. Art writers, not Justice League. Spider-Man: The Lost Hunt 5 of 5 wraps this story up. The final battle. Peter needs to join forces with the one who taught Kraven to take Gregor down, but at what cost? You won't see this ending coming. So
you won't get this ending.
And
I like that he busted out the spider armor. And
here's the thing. It's not just like, 90s nostalgia. There makes sense for him to have this without his powers not working.
Hey, Greg, I have knives.
Yeah, he's out.
No, it does make sense. He's up in Portland, right?
It's a good reason to bring it back. So
Spidey's packing heat.
Dig it. I dig it. All right.
And if it's
Neil was talking about the Gold Goblin. Why is Norman
Pepsi Man?
We got Christopher Cantwell, who I like a lot.
Yeah,
Lan Medina doing the art. Norman's big play as a superhero is here. Can he stay a hero? Is his return to the Green Goblin inevitable?
Yes, but not for reasons you think.
So it's a good looking cover. I like it.
I'm looking forward to this.
I mean, the first issue is solid.
Yeah, I think everybody's been surprised by this series so far.
Absolutely.
Even my friends who join me in calling Norman Pepsi Man are like, this series has actually been really good.
I mean, JR, resident Goblin fan, he liked the first issue, and
he did.
What does he like? So
nothing.
He's a Coke guy. No.
Yeah, he did. He read it.
I think Cantwell's reaching up there, being one of my favorites. I like that. Anybody like his Iron Man besides me? I liked it.
Okay, I liked it, but the plot really dragged halfway through.
I also liked, what did he write that I liked? Dr. Doom. The Doom series, 12-issue series was good, I thought. So I'm saving off, and
his creator-owned stuff is great.
He also wrote that Namor mini that came out. I'm going to read that on Unlimited, but
I thought you were talking about the one with the boat.
But I thought you were about to say the friggin' King in Black one. I was.
No, the Namor in the future.
Okay.
I forgot.
They're still on the boat.
That was awful. Yeah. All right, because you demanded it. Hallows Eve.
Did we?
1 of 5 by Erica Schultz.
I don't even know
Michael
who that
Dowling.
Is.
Okay. Lots of variants on here.
Lots of variants, which means
Spider-Man.
they're really trying to ship this character, trying to basically make this character the next big breakout thing.
Hallows Eve gets her own series because who demanded it? Wasn't this group? Janine Gadsby's world has been blown.
They didn't spell it right.
They didn't.
God's sake.
How do you spell it?
It's Godbe.
They misspelled it. Okay.
Do they still have editors, or is Nick Lowe just like a puppet that they call?
I think they don't really know.
Janine's world has been blown up several times in her life, but this time she has a bag of superpowered masks and a chip on her shoulder. She's on the run from the police, but there's someone else after her too. Don't miss this breakout character. This breakout character's even bigger.
Okay. I'm betting that the person who's going to be after her is Kane.
Ooh,
don't
okay.
get my hopes up. Okay. Don't you dare hopes up, Mike.
Don't you?
I don't want to have to buy this.
Now, no offense to this artist, but look at the cut and paste of this.
I mean,
that's awful.
I mean, that's real bad.
They went to Wikipedia to cut some PNG.
This is Cap Wolf. That is John Romita Jr.'s first Hobgoblin.
Here's the thing. This is an homage to actual art. So it's I assume it's a collage art that made of like newsprint and stuff. And so I assume this is an homage to that.
Could they have gotten?
I like how they have the Storm. I like how they have Storm laughing in the background. Like it's like.
Is that Megamind in the back?
And then we got. I like that cover. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's a good cover.
Yeah.
And then the Norman.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I guess her gimmick then with Hallows Eve is like each mask does like a different superpower.
Yeah. That's what they.
Oh, is that it? That hasn't been established yet, has it?
No, they established that. They established it in ASM. They established it in ASM 14, but it was like very hard to miss. It was very easy to miss.
Yeah.
Right.
Why didn't they put this Goblin cover on the Gold Goblin? Why didn't they do that?
Because
this is
number one. Because they really want you to buy Hallows Eve and not Gold Goblin.
Yeah, it is a mini series though. I mean, but it is funny. But I mean, it's funny that because basically Dark Web hasn't even really started, and already they're thinking, "Hey, this is a breakout new." Well, the thing is though, that Spider-Man does kind of like it's lacking female villains at this point, really, and so I mean, it kind of makes sense why they would want to be pushing her, I guess, as one. But it's just funny that it's just like it's Dark Web has just started and it's already thinking, hey, yeah.
Also, it's yet another Goblin. Also, it's yet another Goblin character.
Yeah. Well, not really though.
I know, but like the aesthetic is definitely trying.
It's very much there. Yeah.
It's trying to.
She's got like a hobgoblin hood.
Goblin thing going on, which makes sense because Maddie was wasn't she involved in the creation of like Demo Goblin in
And she's got a pumpkin bomb in her font.
In the original Inferno, she was the one.
I do actually like her costume. I'll say that.
Yeah,
I like the costume.
Cool.
It depends on who's drawing. It depends on who's drawing. I did not like Kubert's version of it, but I did like
I like this.
Or Dodson's, but I did like McGinnis's take on it.
All right, let's keep going. Dan Slott, Mark Bagley, Spider-Man Adjective List number 6. We met possibly the most important character in all of the Spider-Verse last issue.
We haven't even read that issue.
Who is that?
Shadra's
big plan gets even bigger, and the last bit of hope is about to be crushed.
Okay,
Give me your
you know who it is?
So
look at the arms in the background.
No,
Doc Ock, superior.
No, I don't. That's just the Spider-Man with Doc Ock arms. We've seen him in other issues. It's just he's just behind the logo. That's all.
Also, why is Miles wearing the costume he wore in the end of Ahmed's run when I think he's been shown wearing.
Bagley drew this before they got rid of
it because this came out before.
Let's play a game of Name That Spider. We got
No.
Ben Riley,
No,
Spider Wasp, 8-arm Spider,
Spider Punk, Spider Hulk,
we
Ricochet's
got
in there,
Noir,
Ham,
Ham, Miles,
29's in there,
Mayday, Gwen,
Noir's in there,
Ricochet.
Punk.
Damn it, Tyler! I'm the only one who's not doing it out of spite now.
Who's that?
That's Miles. No. That's 29.
Miguel. 29.
Miles.
Miles back there. I'm sorry.
Who's this?
Right.
Who's this over here?
That looks like Mini Marvel Spider-Man.
It looks like
All right.
it looks like a Mojo verse.
Is this Ricochet down at the bottom? I see.
Yeah, Ricochet's at the bottom with
all right.
So I want to point out something real quick. We're 6 issues into Slott's big new run, and we're still on the first Spider-Verse arc, and it looks like it's not even the end.
You know why? Trades.
Yeah.
Trade.
That's
cool.
It's got to be at least 5.
Hey, look, a good book. Let's go to that.
Miles Morales number 4 by Cody. Good ass Keg Ziegler. Federico Vicente on art.
It's Vicente.
The Scorpion is indeed inside the issue, I think, or he was in the first.
That's actually a pretty decent. Although it's weird, he has green lips and
he does have green lipstick, doesn't he?
It's like a vinyl. They vinyl wrapped his lips and just like blow dried it.
The mask is going inside of his mouth.
Is that a Peach Momoko? Who's this?
Yeah. Is
Mm-hmm.
that Bacallo?
No. Ryan Stegman, Bacallo, Alex Ross.
Is that Bacallo?
That can't.
No
I don't
way.
know. It is. Look at that signature on the bottom. That's Bacallo's art.
Oh my gosh, it is.
No way. That is awful.
That is super minimalist as I can get out. It's like almost like he looks like it's like cardboard, like basically looking like it basically.
What if
the other one?
What if I cut out a cardboard?
Cutout thing and they just basically paste it on a
I like
plot.
that one.
I like that one too.
That was pretty good.
Which one would you buy? I guess Alex Ross.
I want to see the 4th issue, the Dyke Ruin cover. I want to see that one before.
Well, they didn't send it, so.
I know. I'm upset.
Oh, you know what? They did, and it didn't post.
That's Stegman.
That's
my bad. Sorry.
Okay.
Here, watch this. I'll do it right live on the air.
We're doing it live.
Doing it live. Hold on.
But
I have it in my media gallery. Hold on. Let's go down. Where are you, Miles?
Below.
Oh, look, it didn't post. Okay. Let me delete it. Media
awesome.
library. It's in here.
Oh boy,
Okay.
This one. Okay.
Well, that looks good. It's a little generic, but I think it's good.
Oh, there he goes.
Okay, so let me update it.
That's not too bad.
Okay.
Guy is on a hoverboard.
It's the Goblin from Spider-Man 3.
Is it really?
Refresh? It should be here.
No, it's a new villain.
Okay, here's the 4th.
That's cool.
It's not bad. That's the regular artist, I think, right?
Yeah.
Actually, that's the regular cover artist. Yeah,
it does look like a version of the. Oh wait a minute! No, it's that tech guy from the.
It's the new character Rabble.
Rabble. Okay,
It's-
the one that was
Rabble,
It's like
Rabble.
a weird
hair, right?
combination. It's like a weird combination of video game Tinker and the new Goblin costume from Spider-Man 3.
I mean, hey,
What
I'm all about
cover
giving Miles his own villains. So
I
Yeah.
am too.
Same
Which
here.
cover? Which one you getting?
Ruin.
This
I
one?
always get the A cover, so
Yeah,
Which one? Is that the A
the
cover?
main one, yeah.
that's
Yeah.
the cover right
that's the main
there.
one.
All right. Here you go, Tyler. Carnage 11. Alec, is that the regular artist, a writer?
No, Ram V is the normal writer. So
We got a new writer?
yeah, apparently, I don't know if it's permanent or what, but
I think it's because
Cletus
Ram V is
Cassidy is back. Years ago, Peter Parker spurned the Venom symbiote and it created a monster. Last summer, Cletus Cassidy spurned the Carnage symbiote, similarly, willingly rejecting it in favor of forcing his consciousness into the deadly Extreme Biote armor.
not
You've seen what-
shown in the comic, by the way.
You've seen what happened to the Carnage symbiote in the months that followed. Now watch on in horror and discover what happened to Cletus.
So I
All
think
right.
I think it's because Ram V is going to write the Symbiote War or
Summer
War
of
the
Symbiotes.
Yeah, he's going to be doing that. So I think that
That
It's
makes
like a
sense.
fill-in.
yeah, I think this is a fill-in issue.
Okay, so this is almost like this is basically saying, hey, this is
a
almost like a
backstory.
flashback story.
Yeah,
then, of
I
what happened
think
to-
they realized like, oh wait, we didn't really because I think there was this major disconnect with what
Mhm.
happened at the end of Extreme Carnage because we just saw Cletus like merge with the Iron Man symbiote armor and then fly away as a dragon. And then
Mhm.
the first issue of Carnage, like Carnage and Cletus are separated. They're like, what? Like nobody understood what was happening. And so this is them finally going back and explaining what happened. Because I
What
think they
did-
realized-
actually, so
This
this is
is-
the this is actually
The
what
untold
what
tales.
the mystery box should have been like done in the environment, actually like addressing issues. That,
What
you know,
did Cletus do? What did
Yeah.
Cletus?
Tyler,
did
what cover
Cletus-
you like?
I like the A cover. I like seeing Cletus.
That one?
No,
I think I'll
Um,
pick up
I-
the
that
one because
one's
it's got
cool,
Spidey
too.
on it.
that's the A cover.
What
That's
did
a-
Cletus?
Oh, that's
what
the
did
A? Okay.
Yeah.
what did Cletus
like
eat
that
us?
That's a good looking one, though.
Yeah, both of those
Okay,
are look really good.
Venom, Tyler's favorite book. Al Ewing continuing to write it with Kafu on art and Brian Hitch on covers.
Love you, Kafu. You're my boy.
Yeah.
Bedlam and Beyond. I think I got some pillows there. Eddie Brock. Eddie Brock has faced down many monsters and monsters in his time, but few have been as terrifying as the one born of his own rage called Bedlam. In this issue, witness Bedlam's return to the Garden of Time.
Yeah.
You see what's become of Eddie Brock after the dark web. Talk to me,
Oh.
Tyler. What do you think?
So I'm very glad Kafu's on art now. That is the new artist for the book. Who,
Okay.
did,
That
who
actually
does that
looks
middle
good.
cover? Yeah, so way better than Brian Hitch. Thank God.
Yeah.
That,
So
that one, that's not bad art.
It's
That's
who
Hitch
did the
right
Iron
there.
Man book, Brad? Who was doing the
Okay,
Cannibal
then I
Iron
dig
Man.
him. I dig him.
So yeah,
Mhm.
I'm very excited for the art, but story wise, still
no
dealing
doubt.
with
I
this
don't-
time stuff.
I don't know.
No, wait a
why-
minute.
I don't know why they're so insistent on pushing Bedlam as like the next big Venom villain. When one, we've already had the literal symbiote god, and also it's just a red guy with a tongue.
Well,
It's
because I
such a
think they're
boring
preparing
design.
for the symbiote war, and they need somebody to be like the villain.
Then why not let
of
me
it,
Cletus
right?
Cassidy?
I
Sarah, are
don't
you reading
know.
Venom by chance?
yeah, I don't like it currently.
I don't like it either. I don't like it at all.
No,
Well,
it's-
here's
All
the thing.
right.
There
How
is
much would it be
there
if
is
they
no
could do
adrenaline momentum.
We got Mary Jane and Black Cat 4 or 5.
Yeah.
I said this. I forget where I said this, but Alex Ross hasn't drawn Felicia very much,
No,
and I think
that
that's
is
a
actually
great.
pretty.
I'm
that
picking
is
that one
pretty
up.
good.
I love that one.
Mhm.
We've got. I like this one too with all the
Yeah,
variations.
there's
All
some
the
good
variations
covers
with
for
Black
this.
Cats. That is actually pretty cool.
Check
Yeah.
out her 80s shoulder
her
pad.
worst one.
I
Yeah,
know,
her
but
worst-
I
But
dig
even
it.
that looks good on there.
What is this white one back here? I don't remember.
That is Noir, I believe.
Mhm.
The Noir universe.
Yeah.
Here, name that cat.
No,
okay,
Brad,
we've
no.
got-
Oh my God.
No, we're gonna be here all day. 'cause
that's
we'll be-
that's ultimate up there. I think that's
I can-
claws.
I can see Mangaverse,
Right.
the big time costume.
What's
Yeah.
this
Neil,
one down here?
yeah, Neil just said, "I don't like doing this," and then he starts.
Yeah, and then he goes.
I know.
Then she's got that weird '90s costume where basically.
What
has,
is
like,
this one with the cat
upward-
with the eyes? Looks like Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Her
There's a
Mockingbird
then there's a 90s costume, which is basically like it shows like, hey,
the one where she has double-sided tape on
with nothing underneath it, basically.
Oh, this one?
The one that's sort of ported entirely by double-sided tape down to her crotch.
And then you've got, I guess this is the A cover, right?
No, I think so.
I think it is. Yeah.
Is it Sakura? Who's on the? Is it Sakura that's listed as the main color?
Sakura.
Covered by Pablo Sakura. Yeah.
So yeah, these two are variants, obviously. Okay, let's see. As Mary Jane and Black Cat's adventures through Limbo continues, they learn even more about the mysterious dimension and the domain of Madeline Pryor. But the Goblin Queen isn't the only inhabitant of the deadly space between spaces, which is a lesson Mary Jane Watson and Felicia Hardy are about to learn the hard way.
I find it hilarious that even after Dark Web is concluded, that they're still continuing that the entire miniseries is still set in the Dark Web setup scenario, which I was like, okay.
I'm gonna be honest. The first issue. This is a spoiler for Satellites reviews.
Mm-hmm.
But
I haven't read it.
This is my first major McKay dud in a while.
It's get ready, folks.
I haven't read it.
I'm comfortable.
Go ahead.
I'm comfortable saying this is my first McKay flop in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jill Fixit, number 3 of 5. Peter David writing it.
There you
Peter
go.
David's mastery of the all different layers of the Hulk are in full force as Bruce Banner takes on himself. Joe Fixit versus Hulk versus Bruce Banner with Spider-Man trying to keep it all from imploding.
Oh, nice.
I like that cover.
All right. This is the Brad book. This is like pandering to Brad hardcore.
You know it.
Very much so.
All right, this book is not Brand New Day, Omnibus.
Homina.
Homina. $125. Marvel Age. I used to love reading Marvel Age back in the day. It's getting an omnibus reprinting Marvel Age from the 80s.
Some good covers.
Issue 1 to 34, annual number 1. And we have Omnibus 4 of Amazing Spider-Man here.
Oh, there we go.
Reprinting.
I wish I love Frank Cho's like sketching lines. I hate that he's relegated himself to just being the hey, look at Mary Jane's fat ass eating wheat cakes.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see. And we have the Dark Web trade.
Oh, there it is. And
Life Story trade paperback.
Is this the one that includes the Jonah story?
Got the annual. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Got the annual. And more Spider-Gwen.
Modern Epic Era collection.
This one makes sense at least because it's basically like I think 23 issues of
and that's it.
Yep.
So
and know what's missing here? Savage Avengers.
Oh well.
Oh,
it's not there. There's no issue this month.
Oh, they did a self cancel of it?
No, I'm guessing because it seems like the writer's still doing stuff for it. So either it's being relaunched because Conan's gone, or it's just they're just skipping a month, like they've done with lots of times.
I think considering that they released the solicits in half this time, they're probably taking a skip month.
Yeah,
could be. Yeah.
All right, Mike. Final thoughts. Is this a good month? Is this going to be a good month?
It's debatable. It's. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell a little bit. I mean, some of these things. Yeah. I mean, conceptually, like thinking, okay, that's just odd. I don't know. I mean, just basically because again, you're basically basing off covers and lists. Who knows? I mean, I'd be curious. I'm curious to see how the Gold Goblin is going to wrap up. I'm also strangely curious about that thing with the Spider-Man versus with all those Marvel Heroes and Vampire story. Oddly enough,
right.
And I think the thing is, I'm just more curious about with Amazing Spider-Man, like with the "what did Peter do" thing. What kind of twisted logic they are going to come up with to try to justify like why they had this mystery box in the first place? And I don't think it's going to answer all the questions either. I think it's just going to concentrate on Peter and Mary Jane stuff, and they're not going to explain how she wound up with Paul or how she got wound up with two kids who look like they're basically grade schoolers, and one of them looks like her. I think that's going to be a mystery for yet another time to save later.
Yeah.
But I think what they're going to concentrate on is just the Spider-Man involving with the Mayan trickster god thing and how that way to go disaster. And because basically the thing about Mary Jane was missing and Spider-Man was desperate to then turn to Norman Osborn, and that's going to be the main plot thing of it. Right. And then, but
all right. That is Spider-Solicitations for March of 2023. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Oh, what about everybody else's comments?